Hi, I'm Chris Calhoun. I'm the coordinator of the Park and Recreation Management program here at Butler County Community College, and I've had the privilege to work here for 30 years.
My name is Rich Lochner. I'm a transfer counselor, and I've been at BC3 for 35 years.
My first position here was in 1979, and it was a student. So I was a student in the Park and Recreation Management program. In 1984, I was hired as the coordinator of the Park and Recreation Management program, and I've been in that position ever since. It's been hard for them to get rid of me.
My first position was an assistant activities director. I was brought here under a CETA grant that was a partially state-funded, federally funded program. And then through a series of retirements, or not retirements, but promotions, the dean of students back then, Chuck Spence, moved on to a presidency in Iowa. Dick Robertson, the activities director at the time, moved on to being the dean of students. And so I assumed the activities director role. And I did that for 7 or 8 years. A position came open in the counseling center, and I just kind of moved over to that, and that's what I've been doing ever since.
What do I like best about my job? I think the diversity that my job provides to me. I'm responsible for teaching 10 separate preparations in the Park and Recreation Management program, so that can be 4 different classes per semester. So not only am I in the classroom, but I'm also outside doing a significant amount of hands-on activities. So where I'm not doing the same thing every single day and maybe multiple times per day. It's constantly evolving, and the profession has changed significantly over the years. So trying to keep up with all the professional changes is what keeps the job interesting and dynamic.
You know, we advertise that this is a great place to start. Well, it's also a great place to work. I've truly enjoyed almost every day for 35 years. So I like the place. I like the attitude of the place. I like the people I work with. In the past, in the future, I mean, this is truly an amazing place.
Bet you didn't know this about me. Although I know a number of people do know this, but maybe not everybody. I'm involved with the Pennsylvania Helicopter Aquatic Rescue Team. And so it's a core group of approximately 20 rescue professionals, and we train basically once or twice a month, and I'm working with the military and the civilian rescue technicians, and I'm part of a helicopter rescue team. So I get the opportunity to fly around in Blackhawks and be hoisted out of a Blackhawk onto cars, onto buildings, into water, and extract individuals from hazardous locations.
Well, most people probably don't realize I was the assistant activities director here. That was my starting position. I was in the Navy for 3 years. I was a welder for 2 years before I came back here as a student. So I am a product of this place. So I was a BC3 student and eventually transferred to Penn State and got my bachelor's and master's from Penn State, and then was offered a position here and been here ever since.
I've been here for, if you count my student years, it's been 35 years. I've seen the college evolve, and the college has never stopped growing. So each time there's a different change in leadership here, there's growth at the college. So the one thing I can say about the institution, it's never stopped in terms of its evolution. And that's the same with anybody that's here. Whoever is here in a position, be it myself or somebody else, we make an impact, we leave, and then somebody else then takes what we have put there and grows it even more.
There's so many people that have had a positive impact at BC3. And, you know, people that are here now that really do truly make this place a great place to be. It really does.